Hey, shalom, y'all. Hey, okay, now what's up, bro? A black king. RT, shalom, bro. Damon, what's up? Janelle, Jeremiah. All right, y'all. Today's class gonna be called "Rising Up and Going Viral." Rising up and going viral. Hey, that was actually the theme for this year's men's conference. The rise up. Hey, it was a lot of work, man. Man, it was a lot of work. It was a lot of work. But hey, all praise to the Most High, we pulled it off. You know, I'm gonna tell you, like with events like this, will make the work even more harder. Having to prepare for the Sabbath and then having a whole day where you know what I'm saying, you can't do no work. So that's what make it way harder. You know, so especially when you being considerate of the men, you know what I'm saying, or not just men, like even if you got brothers and sisters in your city, you being considerate of them. You know what I'm saying? You want to make sure everybody okay, everybody's straight, everybody don't know the city, so you want to make sure everybody's fed. You know, when you being considerate, you got this spirit of hospitality on you. You want to make sure everybody's straight when they come to your city. You know, so this men's conference, man. Hey, this giant. Hey, it was some work. You know. And all praises, man. Hey, look, I'm gonna get on y'all sisters today too. I'm gonna get on y'all sisters today. Hey, man, we need y'all sisters to support us for real though. That attitude stuff, that murmuring, that backbite, all that stuff, it gotta stop, man. We got too much work to do, man. For real. What brothers gonna start doing? We just gonna start separating from y'all asses. For real. Y'all sisters that want to hinder your husband with doing his work, the counsel gonna be to the brother. 1 Corinthians 7. Bro, just separate from her. She complaining about the house she living in now. Hey, go get your own house and live in it. For real. And struggle with paying bills for a while till you get your mind right. Then I'll let you come back home. For real. I ain't gonna be playing with y'all sisters. All that mouth. We don't got time for that, man. We got too much work in front of us to be done. For real. We need you sisters to support us 100%. Get out of your damn feelings. Get out of your emotions. Quit complaining so much. You know? And all praise to the Most High. It was beautiful. I know y'all like, oh, crazy. Hey, anyway, I'm just telling the truth. Hey, look. Y'all know me, man. Y'all know me. Going to Orlando this Sabbath. All praises, man. Look, we need people in Chicago. We need brothers in Chicago this Sabbath. Let's make it happen. I ain't been in Chicago since last year, I think, since the grand opening. So, we need men in Chicago this weekend. Make it happen. We mobilizing as I speak, you know. I want to hear no excuses, man. I'm tired of excuses. I work too, you know. Let me see. I took off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. I might not go to work today. I'm still tired. So that's a potential $400 to $600 I miss. And I ain't worried about it. It is what it is. I love the Lord. Quit complaining. And we ain't telling you to take off work. We tell you to get up. If you got to do a turnaround trip, do the turnaround trip. You know, y'all got to make some sacrifices. Quit sleeping so much. I got to get this scripture about sleep too. Now, I already said it. Bro, you didn't call it first as a right. I've been said that. That we're going to have close to 2,000 men next year. Lord's willing. I already said that. I told leadership in on that. Everybody was shooting for 1,200 to 1,000. I'm like, man, it's gonna be 2,000 men there. We could have had like 1,200, 1,300 easy in Memphis. We had about 1,000. All right, look, y'all, let's stand up, let's face the east, let's send up these prayers. I want to get into today's topic. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. Amen. All right, Israel. Today's class is called Rising Up and Going Viral. Rising Up and Going Viral. Hey, look, y'all, we really got to support one another within this truth. You know, I did a little video earlier, which is letting you brothers and sisters know, look, we got the power right now. We got the power, we got the resources, and we got the people. Well, if we make certain videos, if we do certain events, it's your job to sit up to share it, to spread it, to make that thing go viral. You know what I'm saying? We need everybody to see it. Now, look, I want to get some, because a lot of us, we've been talking about, we're waiting on the 3,000 to repent in one day. Go to Acts 2, verse 41. Acts 2, verse 41. When we do events like what we did in Memphis, 3,000 repent in one day. Now, just because it wasn't 3,000 people exactly in the city where you from repented, that don't mean 3,000 people did repent in one day. Man, hey, look, that's serious, y'all. We was out there, we was in formation. I was hearing people say, look, I want to repent right now. I'm telling you the truth. I'm hearing people like, they so disciplined. I'm hearing people like, there is a military right there. I'm hearing this. People say they want to repent right now. Acts chapter 2, verse 41. They say, then they would gladly receive, they gladly received this word, were baptized. And the same day there were added unto them about 3,000 souls. You hear that? 3,000 souls. A lot of people seen that. I got about, man, look, I don't know how many ads I got to Facebook. You know what I'm saying? How many calls we done got, how many emails we done got. We getting this stuff all over the world. So when we read the scriptures about 3,000 repenting in one day, it don't necessarily mean 3,000 people in your city in Memphis was going to repent in one day. 3,000 people worldwide repent. You know what I'm saying? This truth bigger than just one area, one spot. Now, we'd love to see 3,000 souls walk in, 3,000 souls in Memphis repent in one day. But look, wherever the Most High do the work at, he do it. So all praise to the Most High for that. Man, we had a sister that wasn't even in the truth. She was recording us on the roof. And the last time I checked, her video had 175,000 views from Saturday to today. 175,000 views. The video has gone viral. The world is watching us right now. And guess what? This sister wasn't even from Memphis. This sister wasn't even from Memphis. This sister was from Detroit. And you know, one of the reasons why, because a lot of people are like, why y'all don't go out on bill that much? Well, one of the reasons why we weren't going out on bill is because we was like, we ain't pulled too much fruit in off bill. But as we got to examining and looking back, we had to think Bill Street is a tourist area. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that you see on Bill Street, when y'all seen them old videos with teaching, them people was from out of town, or they was from out of the country. I remember one time we were teaching on Bill Street. We had a sister from London there, and she was recording us. And on her Facebook page, when we found her Facebook page, she had already over 5,000 hits. And we was down there at the African April Festival, where we were teaching down there. So that's one of the reasons why that we said that we're going to make sure that we're going to be back on Bill Street teaching every week. Because even though the fruit might not come in from Memphis, and that's what made me look back at the Acts 2:41 again. Okay, it ain't necessarily 3,000 people on this street got to repent in one day, but 3,000 people worldwide will repent in one day. When they see the impact that we making, you know what I'm saying, throughout this earth. When they see it, the children of Israel rise up and being set in order like the Most High commanded us to be. I see one with 500,000 views. Oh, yeah, it's going viral. That's it. And the news, they tried to look, what ended up happening now with the sister Simone, y'all got to understand, man, that sister, she did a good job. You know what I'm saying? Usually, you have these news reporters that come out, they'll take our videos, they'll take our message and twist it. This sister sat up there and put the message out exactly like how it's supposed to be. She put it out exactly how it's supposed to be. Then on top of that, she had Esau. Look, with the editing, Esau was in there basically saying they support us. Now, y'all just don't understand how big this is. For years to come now, every time they say that we a hate group, guess what we can do? We can use that to our advantage. Well, you saying we a hate group, but your counterparts right here sitting up here saying that what we doing is great and they happy for us to be here. So y'all got to make up your mind. It is dissension in your ranks or somebody lying around this mud. You know what I'm saying? And you got to understand, remember, y'all, we going to be hated, man. Look, that's the whole, now y'all seeing the bigger agenda. That's why the news story has been changed 3 times since it went up. It has changed 3 times since it went up. You know? Now, look, let me get, let's go to Luke 6 real quick. Luke 6, not Luke 6. I want to go to Matthew, I think John 15 first. Yeah, let's go to John 15, verse 18. Now, on top of that, we get a lot of hate that's coming from our own people, even on us, even throughout social media, not just other Israelite camps, but people that ain't repented yet. We get hatred coming from them as well, and that's a damn shame, man. Your brothers them out here, they risking their life doing their work. Man, look, Esau could have tried to assassinate one of us or any damn thing. Y'all just don't know how much danger we put ourselves in there. How much danger we put ourselves in going out there and assembling like that. Now, let's keep in mind, I'm going to tell y'all now, listen to me. This is all I'm going to say. And I'm going to say this one time. We don't march. Listen to me. We don't march. So, whatever, I don't know, hey, that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it there. So we don't need none of y'all out here thinking, you know, trying to go set up a protest or set up a march, because we don't march. Nah, we don't let people run off at the mouth and keep going on and on and on. And then we're going to sit up there, we're going to make them put their foot in their mouth like we always do. So we don't march, y'all. Remember that. Go to John chapter 15, verse 18. It say, and the reason why I'm saying that, because you have people say, oh, what's marching gonna do? Damn right. Hey, you see plenty of videos we up there teaching. We went out there to the Million Man March and told them, asked them what marching gonna do. So y'all understand we don't march, and we weren't marching out there. You know, it is what it is. So whatever, you know, our reasons on why we did what we did, y'all don't worry about that. We're gonna let the haters talk, then we're gonna make them put their foot in their damn mouth. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the Most High used that moment. He used this Sabbath to sit up there to let the men be example to the rest of the world. And now we're going to have a lot of people repent off that thing. We have a lot of people repent off that thing. And that's because you men came together under the commandments of God, order and discipline. And we came together in unity to sit up there to be example to the rest of Israel. You know what I'm saying? And we done sat up there, we done raised the bar once again. That's why we get so much hate from other camps. We raising the bar. While you sitting back running your mouth about us, we like, okay, get up here then. Get up there. That's just like a dude, I'm gonna tell you, that's like how rap stars do. Rap stars, you'll be hating on that one rap star, and he'd be like, well, look, dude, I just bought the Bentley though. You ain't got the Bentley, you still in that two-door Toyota Corolla. I just bought the Bentley though. He just raised the bar. Then once you get to the Bentley, he was like, oh, bro, I was riding that Bentley 10 years ago. I got the Bugatti now. So we keep raising the bar. We keep raising the bar. We keep raising the bar. So now look, this is John 15, verse 18. It say, if the world hate you, ye know that it hated me before it hated you. So yeah, y'all, we're going to get hatred. Why are we going to get hatred? Because the world hate Christ. It say, if you were of the world would love its own. So this is where you know what, y'all, we are not of the world. Why? Because everybody hate us, even with the media blackout. Look, the sister was so on point. This sister, Simone Woodrick, the news reporter. She said some of them saying chants like some of us used to sell drugs, but no more, no more. Esau took it and switched all that up. They took all that out. Like, no, don't put that out where they said they used to sell drugs, but they stopped selling drugs. Don't put it in there where it said they take care of their wives and take care of their children too. You know what I'm saying? They sat up there and tried to switch it all the way up, man. Them folks is the damn devil. Esau is the devil, and I get the news reporter shout out. So let you know that you got a lot of news reporters, you know what I'm saying, of color, of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of news like a lot of Israelite, a lot of news reporters that's unrepentant Israelites, you know what I'm saying, they want to put us out there in a good light, but they know that, you know what I'm saying, they bosses, they know the powers that be gonna try to sit up there and keep us down. And that's why I got to go to Ephesians real quick, y'all. Let's go to Ephesians. So they don't want to lose their job. You know what I'm saying? We was praying and hope. We like, man, don't let this sister lose her job behind this. You know what I'm saying? And we love our people. You know what I'm saying? We love our people. We don't want to see our people lose their job because they sitting up there. They putting us in the good light and showing us to the world, letting them know what we really stand for and what we about. Because the majority of the news reporters ain't did nothing but slander. They ain't did nothing but bashed us. Hey, look, go here to Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. Let's start at 11. It say, put on the whole arm of God, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. The wiles is talking about the tricks. It's talking about the bewitching. Go to Wisdom of Solomon chapter 4, verse 12. That's what the wiles of the devil is talking about. It's talking about the bewitching. Go to Wisdom of Solomon chapter 4, verse 12. Okay, Wisdom of Solomon chapter 4, verse 12. It says, for the bewitching of naughtiness. You hear that? Or the wiles of Satan. Do obscure the things that are honest, just like them. What they try to do? They try to cover up the things that are honest. They try to cover up our righteousness. They try to cover up our righteousness. They try to do what? All the way they hate group. Why we a hate group? I'm gonna tell you something. I was in I was there and I was teaching, and Esau stepped up. I had to give Esau the work. He was standing in front of the camp. I'm trying to think, was I out of town? Forgot exactly where I was at. So look, we was at camp. I was in one of these cities, states, or countries. I don't know. It was somewhere. But Esau stepped up to the camp. And I said, is what I'm doing oppressing this white man right here? And the white man said, yeah, you're oppressing me. I said, how am I oppressing you? I said, all you got to do is get up. No, I was in Amsterdam. I don't know what the video is. The video needs to come out because they got a spiritual ass whooping in Amsterdam. But I was in Amsterdam. I'm like, so what I'm doing right here teaching on the street corner, is this oppressing your people? He said, yeah, it's oppressing me. I said, how am I oppressing you? You the one standing here listening. You got the decision to sit up there to say, look, I'm going to leave and go down the street. But blacks and Hispanics don't got the decision to say, look, I'm going to leave and go down the street without being oppressed down the street. We don't got, even if I sit up there and say, okay, I'm going back to Africa. If I go back to Africa, guess what? Your people is still there oppressing my people. Wherever we go, you oppress us. We ain't oppressing you because all you got to do is walk off. You don't have to hear what I'm saying. You don't have to hear what I'm saying. My voice will cease to exist. You know what I'm saying? But because you want to sit up there, you want to stay right here and take this spiritual beat, this spiritual bashing, that's upon you. But I ain't oppressing you. That's why it's impossible for us to be racist. Racism is a system that's set up to oppress other people. We don't got no system set up to oppress the white man. When it comes to education, we don't got no system set up to oppress them when it comes to education. When it comes to the economy, we don't got no system set up to oppress them when it comes to the economy. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to whatever it is, we don't got no system set up to oppress them. We're being oppressed just by our skin color alone. The blacker you is, the more you are oppressed. The blacker you is, the more you oppressed. That's the truth. You know what I'm saying? But look, let's go back to, let's finish this up in Wisdom of Solomon 4:12. It says, for the bewitching of naughtiness do obscure the things that are honest. So what Esau do? Esau sit up there, they put the pressure on a black reporter. This sister put us in a great light. She didn't sit up there, she didn't cover nothing up, she didn't try to hide nothing, she didn't try to spin it or nothing. When she put that first news report out, that thing was on point. She said they showed that men could be organized. They showed that men could be, man, you know, I need the IT team here today, just so I can show the video. Man, I wish I had the IT team here today, just so I could show the first video. Now, what we did, we downloaded the first video. We made sure we downloaded it. Why? Because, let me read this again. For the bewitching of naughtiness do obscure the things that are honest. That's why we made sure we downloaded it. Because the bewitching of naughtiness, the wiles of the wicked, the wiles of Satan, the tricks that they try to do, they sit up there to try to put us in a bad light. So we say, all right, we're going to download this. So as soon as they come with their BS, we're going to be like, hey, here go the truth right here. Here we recorded our own. I don't know why they keep trying to do this. Let's read on. It said, for the bewitching of naughtiness do obscure the things that honest, and the wondering of a concupiscence do undermine the simple. And then a lot of our people that's in the midst of sin, they simple-minded asses, they'll see that and be like, oh, well, they are a cult, or they are racist, or they are, let me see, or they are a hate group. They'll believe it. Go right back to Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. It said, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood. You hear that? So y'all see what we fight against. We ain't fighting against flesh and blood. It said, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. That's what we're wrestling against. Spiritual wickedness in high places. Man, that sister sat up there. Man, I give all praise to the Most High for her. Man, I hope she can repent. We're going to try to reach out to her. We pray and hope she don't lose her job behind this. Because we do got some, we know we got women in the world that support the men. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you sisters in the truth, we need y'all to support us. We don't need to hear all your mouth all the time, all your complaining all the time. For real. Some of y'all be complaining. I see why some of you sisters, you turn down your household. You are not, you have no wisdom whatsoever. And then you have other sisters around you, and they be looking at you like you got wisdom. Since you don't got no wisdom. Y'all will know a wise woman when you see them. Some of you sisters, you so simple-minded, you don't know no wise woman when you see them. You know what I'm saying? Listen to this. This is Proverbs chapter 14, verse 1. Every wise woman builded a house, but the foolish plucking it down with her hands. You hear that? A foolish woman will pluck her own house down with her hands. She'll destroy her own household. And that's why a lot of you sisters, you end up, you come into this truth single. You probably had a brother that was by your side trying to take care of you, trying to be there for his kid, but your damn mouth. As we go out here and do this work, man, we need y'all sisters to support us. You know, we need our sisters to support us. Because this truth is growing. It ain't going to be stopped. And a lot of you sisters, We know majority of y'all don't believe. A lot of you sisters that want to trouble your house, you want to tear it down. I'm going to show you something real quick. Let's go to Proverbs real quick. As your husbands try to do this work, listen to what the scripture's going to say. Proverbs chapter 16. Hold on. Let me get it. I got to Google this. 26. Proverbs 26. I think it's 26 and 16. No, let me see. It ain't it. Hold on. I'm going to show y'all sisters that like to oppress your house. And we know, and I'm going to tell you this. We watch you. Hey, look, especially me, I watch everything. Hey, go to Proverbs 11 and 29. I be seeing what I see the spirit that a lot of you sisters roll in, man. A lot of y'all wicked as hell. I'm just going to tell you the truth. This is Proverbs chapter 11, verse 29. He that trouble his own house shall inherit the wind. Hey, sister, y'all gonna inherit the wind. You better quit troubling your house, because guess what? It's plenty of sisters repent every day in this truth. And there's way more single sisters up in this truth than single brothers. For real. You're gonna inherit the wind, and another sister gonna come take your place, and she gonna do the exact opposite of every damn thing you did. Guarantee you. Guarantee you. And I'm going to show you something for you sisters, especially you single sisters, what you're supposed to be doing. If you single sisters ain't sitting up here supporting this movement to the fullest, to the best of your abilities, you're wicked as hell. If you hanging around other sisters and all you doing is complaining and they complaining and you supporting the complaining, you wicked as hell. You even them up. For real. And it's the truth. Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 7. Show you what you're supposed to be doing right now while you being single. Y'all know I had to jump on the sisters. I said I was going to jump on y'all asses. But I'm jumping back over. I got to get back. The reason why I'm jumping on y'all, because I'm just showing you how one sister unrepented, she see the positive things that we're doing, and you got sisters that repent, that you still don't see it. You still don't see it. All you can do is cause problems in your household. All you can do is cause problems in the congregation. This is Proverbs chapter 11. 1 Corinthians chapter 7, verse 34. It said, there's a difference also between a wife and a virgin. The unmarried woman cares for the things of the world, that she may be holy both in body and in spirit. But she is married, caring for the things of the world, how she may please her husband. You hear that? It said the unmarried woman caring for the things of the Lord. If you unmarried, you're supposed to be putting 1,000,000 bricks in up in this truth. You're supposed to be supporting the brethren. Just like, hey, look, go to Luke 8 and 3. For real. If you say this truth and healed you, this truth and brought you back from being a whore, this truth have brought you back from being a thief, this truth has brought you back from being that loudmouth black woman and causing problems and being rebellious or rebeller, then you're supposed to be supporting this truth to the fullest. You're a single woman. And you sisters that's married. You sisters that married, you're supposed to support your husband to the truth. Support your husband to the fullest. Listen to this. This is Luke chapter 8, verse 2. It says, certain women which had been healed of evil spirits and infirmities. So if the Lord had healed you of these evil spirits that you had on you, or these infirmities, Mary called Magdalene, out of whom went 7 devils, and Joanna, the wife of Chusa, Herod's steward, and Susanna, and many others which ministered to him of their substance. They sat up there and helped Christ. These women followed Christ wherever they went. These women follow Christ wherever they went. So look, y'all, we need y'all sisters. We need y'all to support us. Because as y'all see, we got the nation sitting up there. They coming against us. And they coming strong. You got these apologetics, these apologists, or whatever the hell they call themselves. You see how they set up there and came with the Jude 3 project. And last week I did a video titled Jude 3 Project. And the reason why I did this video, just to show brothers and sisters the scriptures that they use that don't hold no weight against us. Because a lot of y'all be wanting IUIC to sit down and to debate these different people. I want to see Israel United Christ do it. Why? Why? You see what we doing? Why people holding debate right now, not impacting nobody. We coming together under the commandments of God, and we leaving an impact on this world. Before we go, we're going to leave an impact on this world. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need. We need people to sit up here to support us. Because while all of us got things we battling, you know what I'm saying? That's why the scripture, I'm going to read something about ruling your spirit. That's what you got to do in this truth. In this truth, you got to learn to rule your spirit, brothers and sisters, husband and wives. Go to Proverbs chapter 25, verse 28. Because all of us sick. All of us sick. But at the end of the day, don't be a hindrance to this work. Proverbs chapter 25. And for you sisters that sit up there and say, well, my husband don't know how to rule this household. He probably know how to rule this household. A lot of y'all just rebel against your husband in your household. That's why your ass going to inherit the win. 2 or 3 years later, you're going to see your husband married to another sister in this truth. For real. And everybody going to be like, hey, he ain't having the same problems he was having with the other sister. We just had a brother. Wife was the devil. Wife was the devil. Ended up in the midst of adultery. Wife was the damn devil. Ended up in the midst of adultery. Now the brother has been freed. Now the brother has been freed. Now he's a single brother now. And guess what? After the adultery, after that adultery lust fade away, after that flame go down, after that flame and the sin that happened, then you come to your senses. Damn. After the devil get off you, that's when you come to your senses and you realize you done messed up. You done messed up now. You know you effed up. You know you effed up. All right, Proverbs 25 and 28. He that have no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. You hear that? Like a city broken down without walls. You gotta have rule over your spirit. Imagine a city that's broken down without walls. If you don't got, so you don't got no spiritual protection there. Okay, you got the spirit of hatred, the spirit of lust, the spirit of malice, the spirit of strife, the spirit of envy, the spirit of lasciviousness. You got everything about to come dwell in that city. Why? Because it ain't no spiritual protection up. All right, look. So let's go back to John 15 where we left off at. So sisters, we need y'all to support us because we've been hated by everybody right now. And we surely the hell don't need the hatred coming out of our own households. All right, this is John chapter 15, verse 18. If the world hate you, you know that it hated me before it hated you. If you were of the world would love its own. But because you are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you. So yeah, y'all, we're going to get a lot of hatred coming our way. Why? The world didn't love the Messiah, and the world don't love the Israelites. Why? Because you have been chosen out of the world. You have been chosen. So you're going to get a lot of hatred come your way. Don't worry about the hatred that's coming your way. All you do, you stay focused in this truth. Keep moving in these commandments. You know what I'm saying? Keep moving in these commandments. And when the hatred comes, don't let it infect your spirit. Rule your spirit. Don't become that city without walls. Don't become that city with no protection. Anything can come in and dwell there. John 15, verse 20. Remember the word that I said unto you. The servant is not greater than the Lord. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my sayings, they will keep yours also. So look. They persecuted Christ. We receiving persecution. All praises to the Most High for that. Hey, look, I'm going to go to Luke 6. Listen to what Christ's going to say. Luke 6. Because a lot of y'all think everybody's supposed to be speaking good about us right now. They don't have to speak good about us. That's why even with the news reporter, when she put her article up, when she put that first article up, you know what I'm saying? That's why they say, oh, hell no, let's take that down. They can't be spoken of like that. And look, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you why a lot of other camps, hold on. I'm going to show you why a lot of other camps be speaking evil of us too. Luke chapter 6, verse 26. Listen to this. It said, woe to you when all men shall speak well of you. You hear that? It say, woe, woe, woe. Woe unto you when all men should speak well of you. Woe means destruction. It said, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. So everybody not supposed to be speaking good of us right now. We don't care about getting the hate. You got one Israelite group gonna sit up there and say, oh, they Freemasons. Cause the garment we had on. They always try to attack something we do. If we say Jesus, they try to attack that. You know what I'm saying? If we got a black image of Christ, people try to attack that. These same people got pictures of lions on their shirt. You know what I'm saying? They got all type of symbols. They got all type of symbols. These same people, they got all type of symbols, but they'll look at the black image of Christ that we got, and then they'll sit up here and try to say we wicked. That's hypocrisy as hell. These same people got a Facebook profile pic, but they'll say, oh, well, they got a black image of Christ. It's wicked. Man, y'all wicked as hell, man. These folks is evil. But it don't matter about y'all speaking evil about us, because it shows and proves one thing to the world. Listen to this. Woe unto you when all men to speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. They spoke well to the false prophets. They spoke good about the false prophets. But the true prophets of God, they are not going to speak good about. But I just got into a whole biblical argument with my own family. They just don't get the concept that faith in Jesus coincides with keeping God's laws. Just be baptized and believe is all they have to do. Oh, man, and they don't even know what it means when it's talking about being baptized, you know? And we ain't worried about them, you know what I'm saying? Look, our family members, just be patient with them, you know what I'm saying? They ain't getting it right now. They might get it one day. You just keep letting your light shine, you know, for real. And don't worry about the evil that they speak against us, because, hey, they, all the prophets, I'm going to show you something. Go to Nehemiah real quick. Prophets died for this truth, man. Nobody don't want to keep the commandments. I just seen a message one brother put up. You know what I'm saying? Officer Self from Kansas City shared it. And one dude said, look, he said, after he seen the video that went up, you know what I'm saying, the video that went viral of us out there downtown Memphis lined up, you know what I'm saying? He said, look, I used to hate these brothers. And he said the reason why I hated these brothers is because I didn't want to keep the commandments. I was selling dope. And I didn't want to stop selling dope. I really want to find, let me see if I can find this and read it real quick. Hold on. See if I can find it and read it. I'm just going to show y'all where the hatred come from. The hatred is only coming from us telling our people to keep the commandments of God. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's where it's coming from. That's where the hatred from the other camps coming from. Us telling them to keep the commandments of God. Let me see if I can find this. Look, okay, now this is, I'm gonna read it. It say, I ain't gonna call the brother name. He said, I'm not gonna lie. I used to hate IUIC. Then I had to sit back and ask myself, what was the reason for the hate? And look, hey, if you sit back and ask a lot of these camps, hey, why you hate them so much? What's the reason for the hate? What did IUIC do to you? It's that I realized I hated these brothers because they kept on talking about the commandments. That's where the hate come from. Now look, I'm going to show you something. Because remember we just read in Luke 6. I'm going to read that one more time. Luke 6:26. What about the false prophets? Luke 6:26. Woe to you when all men should speak well of you, for so did their fathers to the false prophets. You hear that? It says, so did they to the false prophets. They spoke well of the false prophets. Now, I'm going to show you what happened to the real prophets. Go to Nehemiah chapter 11. Let's see what happened to the true prophets of God when they came teaching repentance. Because this brother said he was hating us. He said, I only hated them because they was teaching the commandments of God. That's it. And that's why these other Israelite camps hate us. Because we're teaching the commandments of God. And it's going against their doctrine. Because their doctrine is what? Their doctrine is not the commandments of God. Nehemiah chapter 9. I ain't been here in a while. Chapter 26. Nehemiah chapter 9, verse 26. It say, nevertheless, they were disobedient and rebelled against thee, and cast thy law behind their backs, and slew thy prophets. You hear that? He said they slew them. I said, look, he said they were disobedient, they rebelled, they cast the law behind their backs, and slew thy prophets, which testified against them, to turn them to thee, and they wrought great provocations. You hear that? That's what happened to the real prophets. That's what happened to the real prophets. The real prophets got put to death for this truth. Why? Because they was going out there testifying against the people to turn them back to the laws of God. Turning them back to the laws of God. That's why one wicked Israelite camp got mad at me, because I made it when I was in London. One of them stepped to us, and I said, what prophet? I said, no, I said, they don't believe in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. I said, because if they did, I said, they keep stepping to us. I named all the places they stepped to us. They stepped to me 3 times and got their asses handed to them 3 times straight. I'm like, they can't believe the word of God because we ain't accepting them. And the scripture say, Yahweh Shai say, look, if they don't accept you, dust off your feet and keep it moving. You won't dust off your feet. You won't keep it moving, so you can't believe the word of God. Then after I say, it's not one prophet on the planet Earth that ever came and taught our people don't keep the laws. Because you had one of their false prophets in their camp in New Orleans telling the people that you don't have to keep the laws, and that's a damn lie. You know, it was something I was about to get. Let's go to Acts real quick. Let's go to Acts. So that's what they did to the false prophet. I mean, that's what they did to the true prophets. The true prophets got put to death. Got put to death. But the false prophets, everybody loved them. Everybody loved them. That's why Isaiah, go to Isaiah real quick. Go to Isaiah chapter 30. Everybody loved them. Everybody loved the false prophets. The false prophets, everybody loved their pastor. Man, I just love my pastor. Why? Your pastor ain't telling you what you're doing wrong. Your pastor ain't correcting you when you're going off. You know what I'm saying? Your pastor allows you to be a nigga. He'll let you be a nigga. Matter of fact, some of y'all don't even know your pastor. But when y'all deal with us in this truth, you up and close and personal with us. That's why a lot of people be, I had people sit up here and tell me, hey, Cap, you let too many people into your household. Because when I let you into my household, I'm letting you be more personal with me. I could just limit you to just the school and send me on the Sabbaths. But I let people into my households. And then you got to understand, when you let people into your personal life, what they're going to see your faults. They're going to see your flaws. They're going to see you have the spirit problem once or twice. But does that change the amount of man that I am? Because I don't have to let you into my personal space. I can just limit you to just this damn school. And you don't have to see my faults. You don't have to see my flaws. You don't have to see none of that. And we just come up in here every weekend and act like, hey, look, I'm perfect. We come in here and act like that. But I know I ain't perfect. I don't got nothing to hide from none of y'all. But a lot of us Israelite leaders, we're going to have to start doing that. We're going to have to start limiting y'all. We have to start shutting our doors to some of y'all. You know what I'm saying? We ain't going to be able to have you sisters over our house. We ain't going to be able to have you brothers over our house. Why? Because when you get mad at us, you're going to go back and you're going to be like, oh, yeah. And when I was at his house, and this, that, and that, and that. And oh, yeah, you know, he be having problems with his wife. And oh, yeah, this, that, and that, and that, and that. You're going to run off at the damn mouth. And when you run off at the mouth, you ain't going to hurt us leaders. You ain't going to do nothing but hurt yourself. You want to know why? Because it's going to reveal you to us. The Most High just gonna reveal you to us. We don't like, oh yeah, I knew that. I already was thinking in my mind, but Scripture say charity think no evil. I was trying to have charity with this person, but I knew this damn person was the damn devil. The Most High just flat out revealed it. And you think you're gonna last long in this truth after that? Nope. You know what I'm saying? For real. Your pastor don't care about you, but you ain't never set foot in your pastor's house. Your pastor ain't got up on, your pastor ain't pulled out a jacked up your car and changed the tires for you. Your pastor ain't did a damn thing for you. Your pastor in the Christian church. And then some of y'all, you still got the nerve. We'll help you with your bills. Brothers will lay their life on the line for you, do all types of labor, do any damn thing for some of y'all, and you still will sit up there and find a way to be mad at us. But when you went to the Christian church, you still ain't mad at that damn pastor that took all your damn money every week and ain't did a damn thing for you. You love that false prophet. They killed the true prophet. Why? Because we testified against you. We testified against your wickedness. Isaiah chapter 30. Let's do it. Verse 9. That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the Lord, the Lord. Man, somehow people don't want to hear the Lord, the Lord. Even the Israelite cares. This brother, let me finish this up. This brother, and it's on Facebook, they shared it. This brother, he said, I'm not going to lie. I used to hate IUIC. Then I had to sit back and ask myself, what was the reason for the hate? Some of y'all, you need to do this because it's eternal hatred going on in the body. A lot of sisters don't like each other. A lot of brothers don't like each other. You need to sit back and ask yourself, hey, man, why do I hate this brother? Why do I hate this sister? Why do I hate my officer? Is it because he corrected me for something? Is it because she corrected me for something? Because a lot of y'all ain't getting the kingdom of heaven, even in this truth. He said, I had to sit back and reason with myself why I hate them. And that's what you need to do. Because some of y'all got hatred for certain brothers and sisters in the body. You need to sit back and you need to ask yourself, you need to reason with yourself. Why do I hate this brother? Why do I hate this sister? What's the issue with them? Is my issue with that brother because of what somebody else said? Because that's what I see in the truth that's real bad. A lot of he say, she say. I'm going to show you how I know you ain't a man of the Lord or that you ain't a woman of God. The scripture said the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses let every word be declared. You heard one side of the story and develop hatred for a brother or develop hatred for a sister. You ain't heard the whole story yet. You ain't even talked to the brother and heard his side of the story. Then, when you go hear their side of the story, then you find out that you is in sin. You find out that you is a murderer also. You found out that you got hatred inside of you for a person as well. These laws always reveal what's in us. You know, let's read this. That this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the Lord, the Lord. That's where the hatred come from. That's why they killed the prophets. They didn't want to hear the laws of God. We say to the Syrians, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things. That's your pastors. They don't prophesy to you the right things. Speak unto us smooth things. Prophecy deceits. You want to hear deceit? You want to hear a lie to you? You wrote us to tell you God loves everybody. And people hate us. Why? Because we let them know, hey, God don't love everybody and God hate. God only loved the Israelites. And God only chose the Israelites. So they hate us for that. You know what I'm saying? It's a get ye out of the way. No, don't be standing on the street corners preaching the word of God. I just want to walk to the store and buy me a Coke on the Sabbath. Why y'all in the way, man? Get ye out of the way. Turn aside out of the path. Cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. Man, stop reading that Bible. Let me hear it out of your mouth. I don't want to hear the Bible. I want to hear you say it. Wherefore, thus says the Holy One of Israel, because you despise this word. He says, since you despise my laws and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity, what iniquity? What sin? You despise his laws. Therefore, this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. He said your judgment gonna come quick. It's gonna come quick. Why? Because you despise the law, you despise the word of God. And look, don't worry about nobody trying to stop this, y'all. Nobody ain't stopping. You can't stop this truth. I'm telling you now. We're worldwide now. It ain't going nowhere. You can't stop us. Go to Acts 5. The only way this truth gonna be stopped if it ain't of God. This Acts chapter 5, verse 34. Then stood there up one in the council, a Pharisee named Gamaliel, a doctor of the law, had a reputation among all the people, and commanded to put the apostles forth a little space, and said unto them, "You men of Israel, take heed to yourselves what you intend to do as touching these men." You hear that? You better take heed. When you dealing with the men of Israel that's keeping the commandments, that's out here doing this work, you better take heed to the way you deal with them. For real. Now, you heard what it said. Hey, you get a prophet a drink of water, you get a blessing. You do this for a prophet, you can get a blessing. You do that for a prophet, you can get a blessing. But if you want to entreat a prophet with evil, you want to treat a prophet with hatred, you want to slander or try to kill a prophet, you better take heed to what you're doing. You better take heed to what you're doing. And said unto them, "Ye men of Israel, take heed to yourselves what you intend to do as touching these men. For before these days rose up Thaddeus, boasting himself to be somebody." Just like you got men on the internet right now boasting themselves to be somebody. You got women that's boasting themselves to be somebody. To whom a number of men, about 400, joined themselves, who were slain, and all, as many as obeyed him, were scattered and brought to naught. Just like now, we got men that have been put up out of this camp. They went out there to do their own thing. What happened? It came to naught. You don't even hear about them no more. And you're going to have some more men, and some of y'all online right now, you're going to follow them. You're going to follow them. Instead of checking their asses, you're going to follow them. We just had some brothers come back because they followed a brother up out here. We had brothers in an out-of-country camp sit up there and say, "Oh, well, all of us going to leave." And all of them left. Then all of them want to come back. No, we said, no, y'all just learn from home. Since y'all want to follow these other men, just learn from home. We ain't going to want y'all to come back because you'll leave again. You're a spiritual hold of us. You know what I'm saying? You're a spiritual hold. You all over the place. You can't have one faith, one baptism. I don't care. I know a lot of y'all don't understand it right now. Y'all over the place. Let's read. It says, who was slain, and all, as many as obeyed him, were scattered and brought to naught. They come together, they sit up here. Why? Because it wasn't a God. A lot of y'all think starting the camp and going out there doing your own thing is easy. I can start my own camp. All I got to do is go teach. You ain't never set nothing in order in your life. You don't know nothing about order. You don't know nothing about structure. You don't know nothing about finances. You don't know nothing about vision or visionary. You don't know a damn thing. It's saying, for before these days rose up Thaddeus, boasting himself to be somebody, to whom a number of men, about 400, joined themselves, who were slain in all. As many as obeyed him were scattered and brought to naught. You hear that? These men was brought to nothing. It said, after this man rose up Judas. After this man rose up Judas of Galilee, and the days of the taxing, and drew away much people after him. He also perished, and all, even as many as obeyed him, were dispersed. You hear that? Because why? You're going to have a lot of people, they're going to try to do their own thing, or you got a lot of camps out here. All they're doing is causing problems, and they come to nothing. Why they come to nothing? I'm going to show you why they come to nothing. Let's keep reading. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men and let them alone. I hope y'all individualites get the message. I hope you apologists get the message. I hope the internal haters that's already within us get the message. It said, refrain from these men and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. Because what Thaddeus was doing, it was of men. What Judas was doing, it was of men. It came to nothing. But if it be of God, you cannot overthrow it. You ain't overthrowing this thing. He said, if it's of God, you can't overthrow it. Sisters, if your husband is of God, you can't overthrow your husband. Because some of you sisters be trying to overthrow your husband, put a bad name on him, put a bad light on him. You can't overthrow him. It is what it is. You can try to make him look bad. You can bring slander against, you can bring any type of thing against them. But guess what? If it's of God, you ain't gonna overthrow them. Yeah, okay. You probably make them look bad for a minute. You know, but guess what? Repent to all. After that, next thing you know, you repent. It is what it is. Your story will die down. The works. It's all about your works in His truth. Everybody falls short. You ain't overthrowing them. Let's read. But if it be of God, you cannot overthrow it. Lest happily you be found even to fight against God. Some of you brothers and you sisters, you fight against God. When you fight against your leadership in your congregation, you fight against God. When you fight against your husband at the house, you fight against God. All right, look. So look, y'all, we rising up. Go to Ephesians 5. This is the rise up, man. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 14. Y'all, hey, y'all can't stop it. We rising up and going viral. The reason why I call it going viral is because y'all got to support this truth. You got to support this truth. We got to make sure, man, when we do things, everybody's sharing. Man, I can't even number the amount of members we got. All the members we got, this stuff should be shared over 10,000 times, over 20,000 times easily. When we put something out, bam. Just like we in Chicago this weekend, we need to go viral. We in Ohio the week after that, viral. Every damn thing we do, people need to see these works. You want to know why? Because the media are going to try to black it out. They're going to try to hide it. Our people need to see the nation of Israel rising before their very eyes. Ephesians 5, verse 14. 1:4, he said, awake thou that sleepest. Y'all need to wake up. You still sleep. You still sleep and arise from the dead. A lot of you still dead. You still in the congregation of the dead. And Christ shall give you light. Christ's going to guide the way. It's time for our people to rise up. For real. When we rise up under the commandments of God, we cannot be touched. This movement will not be stopped. And we need our sisters right there. We need, hold on, get Isaiah 32 real quick. We need your sisters to rise up too. And if you're a single sister, your time should be dedicated to supporting the men of this movement. For real. Don't be around these trouble causing sisters. You don't know a trouble causing sister. Just watch her household, and you'll see. You'll know if she causing trouble or not. Don't be around no trouble causing sister. You need to be around righteous sisters. For real. Support the men in this truth. Isaiah 32, verse 9. Rise up, ye women. You hear that? Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Because some of y'all are at ease. Y'all still don't see the magnitude of the movement that you're in right now. You at ease. Some of y'all is here just for a husband. And you might end up getting one. And it might not last that long. I see the fruit sisters come here just for a husband. It didn't work out. Why? They didn't believe. They went right back to the world. Brothers get remarried. It is what it is. Why? Because you came up in this thing. You wasn't woke. You was still asleep. You just seen a bunch of men. Matter of fact, I see sisters discussing making a Facebook group for when we come to town now. Sisters about make these. I'm talking women in the world. Women in the world. I wish I could find this Facebook post, man. Let me see if I can find this real quick. You got women in the world talking about making a Facebook group just for when we show up in these different places, because they trying to get a damn husband. And we ain't stupid. Hey, y'all, we ain't stupid, man. Now, some of us, some of the brothers, they gonna fall for it. But guess what, sisters? Just to let you know, if you ain't coming to this spirit, if you ain't coming into this truth with that spirit of sincerity, really want to learn and get yourself right and be a good wife to a husband, you ain't gonna last long. You just gonna be another statistic. You're gonna come up in here, you're gonna meet a brother. Y'all might lay down together, he even might marry you, but your unbelieving ass gonna go right back into the world. For real. You just gonna be another sister that took some pipe and all back in the world now. For real. I know y'all, hey, look, I just gotta tell the truth. It is what it is. So if you offended by it, hey, it is what it is. Let me see if I can find this real quick. These sisters said they need a damn Facebook group. And then I got to go back. I got to finish this post I was just reading with this brother. And I think I can't find it, y'all. It might not be up here no more. Look at that, man. So many brothers. They've been getting emails. I'm telling you. Hold on. Let me see. I'm going through it. Hey, if somebody find the Facebook post that I'm talking about, let me know. Post it for me. Oh, somebody posted it? Oh, okay. All praises, sis. Or is that a brother? Okay, let me look at it. I'm going to read it. Somebody posted it, y'all. Hold on. Here it go. All praises. Oh, okay. You was the one that shared the post. All right, so let's say this one lady, she said, LOL, I'm not the guy y'all thinking I am. I see a lot of fake shit on Facebook. Looked it up and couldn't find it. It's all thought that it's that find it that's all I thought it was fake. I'm actually happy it's real. Not hold on. Let me hit this real quick. Let me hit the post. So basically, a lot of people thinking what happened fake. Hey, look, hey, you know we left a real impact, y'all. They think it's fake. Somebody put not fake. They were all over downtown. Somebody else put, I seen them all them downtown. Somebody put, of course, it didn't make the news, no drama. I see how y'all moving. Hold on, let's keep going. Let me see. It said, okay, so sister said, how in the hell did I miss this? I'm impressed. It said, news says 100 were here in Memphis. We didn't have 800 here. Actually, the news says more than 100. I'm a part of the organization. It was 818 men. I helped put together the 1,000 plates. We had to feed them. LOL. So that's Sister Mia from our camp. This was in Memphis. Y'all keep your negative comments. Y'all really wish y'all was marching too. Shit, I do. That's what they put. This said this is fake. I looked it up. Didn't see anything about it. He going to find another theory of fake news. Exactly. LOL, I'm not the guy. Hold on. All right, I don't see the other one. I'm looking for the one where the sister said they need the group. Hold on, this might be it. They were in the Sheraton Hotel. They came yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. I was in the elevator with plenty of them. Hey, look, y'all know why this so funny right now? Because people confused as hell. They're like, oh, no, they wasn't there. They was there. It was 100 of them. It was 800 of them. It was thousands of them. Hey, look, hey, this is crazy. I was in the elevator with them. Hey, look, I cooked 1,000 plates for them. You know what I'm saying? It said, this was all over the news, laughing my ass off. How could you miss it? Damn, we should have followed them. Yep, we should have. Hold on, these sisters talking about we should have followed them. Ain't no way I missed this. Okay, here you go. Okay, I need for the single black women delegation to do better on the announcement. All these kings in Memphis, and ain't nobody told me nothing. Hey, y'all, this is funny right here. Hey, this is to say all these kings in Memphis, ain't nobody told me nothing. I'm telling you, hey, some of you sisters, y'all gonna lose your husband. Hey, you gonna lose your husband mistreating him in the truth. I'm telling you now. You know, it's a Tuesday, I agree. I believe you and I should elect ourselves as president and vice president. We need to call a meeting immediately. We need a page ASAP. Somebody put, girl, I started the page, LOL, now trying to figure out the rest. Hey, look, they said they started a page. Hey, look, in Chicago, look, they already been be finding out we're in Chicago. Hey, these sisters gonna be there. They got a group. Hey, they gonna come with cakes baked. They gonna find out what we like to eat. They'll find out what brothers like to eat. They're going to come ready and prepared. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, that's it. So we downtown. So after the conference over, we get ready to serve the men food. We walk out. Soon we walk out, you had a group of black women on a little party bus shaking their ass at us. It was crazy. Some of y'all, I'm telling you, and it's people waiting. So that's how we know a lot of y'all don't believe right there. They don't believe. A lot of y'all just see rides. You know what I'm saying? They seen 1,000 rides in one place. Like, hell no. They right here in order. Talking about they ain't selling drugs. Talking about they taking care of their kids. Talking about they taking care of their wives. I need to know when they in town. And they leaving an impact on the world. So, all right. So, look, y'all, here you go. Isaiah 32:9. Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. The Lord telling you women, y'all need to rise up too. Yeah, Sister Stacy, they thirsty as hell. Hey, we ain't stupid, but I'm just showing you. Hey, look, hey, it's people out here. I'm showing you that we know a lot of women, they coming into this truth. Trust me. These the women, they just being open about it. Imagine these sisters that's wearing fringes and boiled up blue in their head covering right now. It ain't open about it. That's here just for a husband. We got a lot of y'all in the congregation right now. It is what it is. It say, many days and years shall you be troubled, ye careless women, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Because a lot of y'all complaining. But one day, you ain't gonna be able to eat to the full. One day, you ain't gonna be able to gather like how you gathering now. It say, tremble you women that are at ease. Why? Because you're at ease. You get child support. You getting food stamps. You getting Section 8. You at ease. But the Lord telling you to tremble. The Lord telling you to rise up. The Lord telling you to repent. Support this truth. Support the prophets. Support your husband. Tremble ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip ye and make ye burn. And gird sackcloth upon your loin. He's saying fast. They shall limit for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. Because one day, this abundance you got ain't gonna be here. Upon the land of my people shall come up thorns and briars. Yeah, upon all the houses of joy in the joy city. The Lord said, one day the abundance that you got, it ain't gonna be there. One day it's gonna be, the day of troubling is coming, sisters. The day of trouble is coming. So you need to make a choice. Y'all better support this truth. So now, let's go from there. So look, the Lord calling you women to rise up too. He calling you men to rise up. Go to Proverbs chapter 24, verse 16. No, it ain't 16. Proverbs 24. And y'all don't think us brothers in this truth stupid. Just like I said, you do got some brothers. They simple as hell. They'll fall for it. But hey, all of us ain't falling for it. Proverbs 24, verse 33. Proverbs, now, you know what, I'm gonna start at 32. 32. Listen to this. It says, then I saw and considered it well. I looked upon it and received instruction. Yet a little sleep, a little slumber, a little folding of the hands to sleep. Some of y'all, you still sleeping is true. So should our poverty come as one that travaileth, and thou won't as an armed man. That's why you lacking right now. That's why you lacking instruction. That's why you lacking understanding. That's why you lacking wisdom. Why? You still sleep. You still sleep. It's time for y'all to wake up. It's time for y'all to rise up. It's time for y'all to support this thing. This thing need to be going viral. And I know y'all like, oh, he talking about these worldly women like they, like, yeah, we know these women ain't righteous. It is what it is. Like, come on, you know. But you are righteous though, and you act, and some of y'all still act like some of these sisters that's in the world. You still act worldly as hell, you know. Let's go from there to let me see. I'm gonna wrap it up in a minute. Let's go to Ezra chapter 10. Ezra 10. So man, look, man, this is a blessing to have like close to 1,000 brothers here in the city. You know, and look, I'm telling y'all now, we didn't have no official count. So I'm telling you now, it was way more than 800 of us. We were super deep. We were super deep. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, I thank the Most High for waking me up just to be a part of this movement, man. You ought to be glad just to be a part of this movement, man. You ought to be thanking the Lord. You a part of this right now. You living in a time of history. I remember, I still be looking at the clips of when the Black Panthers was rising up. when the Nation of Islam was rising up. You know what I'm saying? I still look at them old videos that's on the internet and the impact that they made on the world. And I'm like, right now, we in our own time. And we making history, and we're gonna leave an impact on this world. Yeah, they're gonna kill some of us for sure. Some of us gonna die. It is what it is. We gotta die. Esau already said it. They already spoke about it. They were like, hey, look, some of them gotta die. We gotta kill some of them. For real. They gonna come after your leadership. The thing is, if they come after your leadership, is you gonna keep it going? You know what I'm saying? Is you gonna keep it going? Some of us gonna have to die for some of y'all really to get y'all damn stuff together. For real. Some of y'all, you don't know what you got till it's gone. Ezra chapter 10, verse 4. Arise, for this matter belongeth unto thee. You hear that? This belongs to you. The Lord woke you up to do a job. It belongs to you. He's saying rise. He's talking to the men and you women. It's time to rise. Rise and support this truth. Going viral is talking about spreading and spreading everywhere. This thing needs to be everywhere. You sisters, y'all can go out on flyer missions. Be passing out these flyers. Get these flyers, and don't get no flyers to men, to just men. Give them to women. Because a lot of you sisters, you love to be in a man's face. Get these flyers to women. Be a light unto them too. Arise, for this matter belongeth to thee. It belongs to you. This charge belongs to you. We also will be with thee. And look, hey, look, we got you. We here with you. Support us. Support one another. Be a good courage and do it. Make it happen. Let's do this thing. For real, though. All we need is 12,000 from each tribe, man. We showing them we coming. Once that 144,000 sealed, you can't do nothing. We're going nowhere, and this can't be stopped. For real, we already worldwide. We were just talking about how we already going throughout Africa, how we need to put more attention on Africa. Once we get the right spirits in Africa, that got the good understanding of this word, is on. For real, imagine how big Israel gonna grow then, you know? So look, let's go to Isaiah 52. Isaiah 52. I got a couple more scriptures, and that's it. Isaiah 52, verse 1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion. Put on thy beautiful garments. You hear that the Lord asking us to awake. Put on our beautiful garments. A lot of people complaining about our garments, but guess what? When we was out there, the people were sitting up there, they was happy as hell. Nobody wasn't laughing and nobody wasn't mocking us neither, because they knew the bit. They seen it. I heard once somebody say, damn, I didn't know it was that many of them. Now, guess what? And that ain't even all of us. There wasn't nowhere near all of us. You right. Look, that's why I keep telling people, when I got there and teach, I'm like, oh, y'all see a good 10 or 15 of us teaching on the corner, and you think we crazy. But the world seen the other day, the world see it now, like, oh hell no. If you see 1,000, you know it's 2,000. If you see 2,000, you know it's 4,000. If you see 8,000, you know it's 20,000 somewhere. Come on, man. It's saying, oh, Jerusalem, the holy city, well, henceforth there shall be no more coming to thee the uncircumcised and the unclean. Shake thyself from the dust. You hear that? That's a commandment. Isaiah says, shake yourself from the dust. Arise and sit down, O Jerusalem. You hear that? Arise. It's time for us to rise. Rise. Spread this truth, man. Be a virus to these folks on the planet. Let this truth be a virus to these folks on this planet Earth. Loose thyself from the bands of thy neck, O captive daughter of Zion. Let's remove the yoke of oppression from us. Go to Isaiah chapter 60, verse 1. Isaiah chapter 60, verse 1. It said, arise, shine, for thy light is come, and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. You hear that? The glory of the Lord is risen upon us. We got Christ with us. They can't stop us, y'all. This truth can't be stop. And I told you, now let me finish this up. So dealing with this brother, listen to what this brother said one more time. I'm not going to lie, I used to hate IUIC. Then I had to sit back and ask myself, what was the reason for the hate? I realized I hated these brothers because they kept on talking about the commandments. Y'all want to know why people hate us? Because we keep talking about the commandments. I was still slanging and doing my thing. And a constant reminder about the laws of God was getting on my nerves. You know, this brother is a prime example of Ecclesiastes chapter 4. Listen to it. Let's get it. This Ecclesiastes chapter 4 that we're hearing about, y'all. And you in the time where prophecies is coming to light. Listen to this. Ecclesiastes chapter 4, verse 17. For at first, she will walk with him by crooked ways. This brother said, look. He said, I realized I hated these brothers because they kept on talking about the commandments. And I was still slanging and doing my thing, and constant reminder of the laws of God was getting on my nerves. Listen to it. For at first, she would walk with him by crooked ways, and bring fear and dread upon him and torment him before this. He was like, man, this stuff getting on my nerves. I'm being tormented with the commandments of God. I'm being tormented hearing the word of God, telling me that I need to do right, telling me that I don't need to sell drugs to my people, telling me that I can't be a whoremonger, telling me that I can't defile my temple. Until she may trust his soul and try him by her laws. It say, I was still slanging and doing my thing, and constant reminder about the laws of God was getting on my nerves. Much prop to those dudes. I had to stop selling dope to my people because those brothers was tormenting me with the word. You hear that? Hey man, hey, all praise to the Most High, man. I wish I had my little clapping app thing. And hey, look, I'll give the Most High God a round of applause, man. I gotta give the Lord a round of applause for real. Hey, this word true. It can't be stopped, man. It is what it is, you know. Verse 18, deal when I return the straight way unto him and comfort him and show him her secrets. Then the brother, watch the brother gonna be multiplied in wisdom and understanding. I had to give the Most High God a round of applause, man. The Lord is forever winning. All right, my last scripture. Let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 4. Trying to see if I'm gonna go to work today, man. I'm tired, man. Here's what it is. I'm tired. For real. Matter of fact, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna get a good day of rest in, and I'm gonna go. I'll get into the rest of this week. Call brothers and sisters to the school. We're gonna eat good and just basically just do our thing, man. These brothers and sisters, hey man, they put on, they went hard. You know what I'm saying? I ain't telling you, the brothers and sisters that was here doing the work, they went hard, man. These brothers put in a lot of work for Israel, man. They put in a lot of work, and I want to, if y'all brothers and sisters are online, I thank all of y'all, man. I thank all of y'all. You know, so I thank all of y'all. You know, and the Most High, the Most High reward is with you. Just know that. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because you do something for a prophet. The scripture says you get a prophet reward, man. You get a prophet reward. So all praise to the Most High for all of y'all, man. It was a blessing. You know, Bishop said he didn't have no complaints. So for people to come to your city and leave and don't got no complaints, all praises to the Most High. All right, listen to this. Let's go to Ecclesiastes 3, verse 1. To everything there is a season, a time to every purpose under the heaven, a time to be born and a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. You hear that? Sometimes it's a time to embrace and it's a time to refrain from that embracing. It's a time to get and a time to lose. Sometimes you're going to get some, sometimes you're going to lose it. A time of war and a time of peace. Sometimes we're going to be at peace, and guess what? The time of war. Sometimes we'll have to go to war. It said, what profit have he that worketh, and that wherein he laboreth? I have seen the travail which God hath given to the sons of men to be exercised in it. He made everything beautiful in his time. Also he hath set the world in their heart so that no man can find out the work that God make it from the beginning to the end. You hear that? Nobody ain't gonna be able to find out what the Most High got in store. That's why Wisdom in Solomon 5, it said, look, you don't know what the Most High got in store for you. You don't know, you know. So look, y'all, I'm wrapping up with that. Y'all got any questions? It's a time for everything. It's a time to rise up, y'all. Everything we're going to do, man, we want to leave a mark on it. That's why they call it's the Memphis milestone. We left a mark there. Memphis had a mark left on. People still talking about this right now. I don't know. Was they there? No, they wasn't there. This fake news. And hey, this great. People think it's fake. No, it ain't fake. I was there. Appreciate and all praise to the Most High, y'all. And y'all sisters, we love y'all sisters. So don't be sitting up there. I know some of y'all, you say, hey, look, if you take it personal and it's affecting your spirit, that means you one of them damn troubled sisters. For real. Support this truth. And you brothers, you slothful brothers, rise up out of sleep. Wake the hell up. Keep the commandments of God. Yeah, I don't think you got to congregate, though. You got to congregate. Keep the commandments of God. That's how you become a member. You got to congregate and keep the commandments. You got to congregate. Now, if you want to support this truth, you can support it. That jerk chicken was the bomb. All praises, man. All praise. Hey, people were talking about that jerk chicken. They were talking about the barbecue baked beans. They were talking about them chicken pitas. Hey, we ain't getting no brothers no damn we ain't getting no brothers no we ain't getting no brothers no small weak plates there neither. We gave them real deal. Nah, since hey, we had more of you brothers show up than what registered. That's why we always prepare for more. That's why we always prepare for more. And all praise to the Most High, sis. All praises. And you know what? All the way up to that day, the Lord, I ain't gonna say the Lord, Satan was messing with my spirit. You know what I'm saying? These past few months, we get prepared for this thing. Satan had been messing with my spirit all the way up to then. You know? And all praise to the Most High. Bam. I'm just glad we was able to pull it off, man. We was able to pull this thing off. Because Satan was coming at a brother. Tough. That chicken and brisket was on point. All praises. It pulled brisket. That was corned beef brisket right there. Can you talk about the Maccabees family, who they was and how they impacted Israelites? Yeah, I'll talk about the Maccabees family Friday. Lord's will. Friday. I'm just thankful I found you, brothers, because the way you guys know the word, I had never seen nothing like this, and I thought the Jehovah Witness knew the scriptures, but you guys are way up on them. You really break it down, and it feels right to me. All praise to the Most High, call. All praises, bro. Please share the video with your friends and family, and find it in your heart to push a like and tell others, okay? Bringing more brothers and sisters and to hear the truth. Peace and love, all praises. And wonderful, I've been wanting to congregate with my sisters and brothers. Keep me informed, please. Inbox info as it comes. Them granny cookies was on point. Oh, man. Dang. Hey, look, we had to take it back to the projects with them cookies. It's about them little flower-shaped cookies. We had to take it back to the projects on them. Now, everybody probably didn't get cookies because the brothers, like the store, sold out of them things. Hey, man, I used to love getting them joints. Man, we used to go to the store. They used to let us get them like 2 or 3 cents a cookie. Man, we'll take $1 food stamp to the store. Man, we'll come back with a whole bag of cookies. For real. And all praises, man. Hey, it was an honor to be around y'all too, man. People came from all over the world, man. It was an honor to be out. Hey, y'all be talking about, hey, it's a hey, I'll just be glad to be around y'all brothers in one spot. Now I know I was moving a lot. I tried to salute as many men as I could. Some of y'all gave the big shalom. I had to give you the big one because there was too many of y'all in one group. That don't mean I don't love you. Hey, I said shalom. I had to give you the big shalom. I couldn't, man, it was too many of y'all. I couldn't do that to everybody. I was moving. I had work to do. I forgot the name of that wine. I think that was Stella Rosa. Stella Rosa. I think that's what it was. But it was a rosé. I think it was a rosé. Red one rosé. Can you please tell me about the true love, please? True love is in the commandments of God. True love is in the commandments of God. I'll go over like stuff like that, man. That's a whole class topic. A lot of restaurants sold out of food downtown. Yeah, y'all was buying them out. Damn. Y'all was buying them out. Yeah. Like that bitch at restaurant across the street. Y'all, and she sold out of food. She sold out. All right, y'all better let y'all go, man. I want to say shalom. Most High Christ bless. I want to give double honors to the bishops there, the Nathaniel Kanai. I want to give honors to our deacons, our captains, our officers, our soldiers, all you brothers and sisters that help push this truth to the end of the earth. Shalom, Most High Christ bless y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all day. Stay focused. I'm trying to see what we're going to get ready to do at the school later on. You know, see what we're going to do at the school later on. I love watching reading these comments. Hey, Facebook is live right now, man. Facebook is live. You know what I'm saying? So Facebook, Instagram, all social media outlets, it's wild right now, y'all. So, hey, look, matter of fact, I got to wrap up some last minute things dealing with this conference thing. So, look, y'all, I'm going to holler at y'all. Shalom.